Can we fix the stupid 3 foot wide tyres on Space Marine bikes? Let's find out. If you've ever ridden a motorbike, you'll know that the tyres are supposed to be like domed for them to turn. So seeing the Space Marine model with a 3 foot wide flat tyre tells me straight away that's never going to turn. So some clever bugger has designed a 3D printed kit to convert bikes, yeah, I guess they could still call bikes to Grav bikes. Today I'm going to convert the Chaplain on bike to be a Chaplain on Grav bike. So let's do it. I printed the conversion kit in FDM, and here you can see the comparison between two different versions. So starting off, we clip the bike body out, and this is a very straightforward conversion, something really nice to start with. And at this point, you don't have to be careful with anything. There's going to be a lot of work. So we test fit it, have a look at what needs to be cut away, and on these models the conversion is designed really well. So you just trim away the mounting points for the front swing arm and the back swing arm. Be very careful with a sharp knife. Offer it up, make sure you've got a good fit. And my FDM printer isn't the best, or my printing skills aren't the best, so there's a bit of a gap. We do the same for the back, and we're not gluing anything together just yet because there's a lot of test fitting involved at the moment. So you can see you're just trying to maintain the bodywork shape, trimming away the mechanical bits underneath the rear fender. As you can see by here, I said about my printing skills. This part is not very well fitted. While we've got it apart, we're going to drill the barrels. I think I've got a 1.6mm drill bit in this. So then now we know that the fit is going to be good, we start to glue the two halves of the body together. Give it a good squeeze to make sure that you've got no gaps. And then using super glue, we stick it to my fingers. No, we super glue the part and then offer it up. And as you can see by here, I've not used super glue in a little while. Forget how to do it. So what you won't be able to see by here because it's off camera is I offer it up, line it up, show the camera it looks really nice, and then I use my activator spray to set the super glue. And repeat the process then on the back half of the bike. I use a cotton bud with the ends cut off. Right, with that glued on in place. There's a big gap underneath, so I'm super gluing, and I apologise for being a bit blurry by here, but I super glue a plate on the bottom to cover the gap and build a bit of volume to the back of the base. Yeah, stringy super glue. Big old blob of that on there, and then we will put, because it's pla plate, we're going to put our Mr. Hobby thin glue on the plastic portion, or the model kit bit, not the printed bit. And we sit tight and hold on for a little bit. And you can see here that the basic structure is now coming together. And what we're doing then, we've got Mr. Hobby putty and we are filling gaps. Now this is to compensate for my poor printing. I have made this before with resin and it fit a lot better. So yeah, this is Mr. Hobby dissolved putty. This stuff takes absolutely ages to dry. After that's dried, we start to sand it back, and this is just to give yourself a uniform finish. And then we carry on building the rest of the model, and this is at about 20 times normal speed. It's such a nice kit to build, really easy to put together. And there we go. I'm going to leave it here for the day one. Let everything settle down. And no, I was wrong. Here is the biggest fuck up of the day. That's a countersink bit, and I go hell for leather in and almost ruin the model. Yeah, big hole. Big mistake. So switching to a smaller bit to start, taking my time this time. We make a proper size hole. And this is going to be for mounting clear shafts through the model into the base. Fix the hole from before, and this won't be seen, so just a bit of pla plate. Using the dissolved putty again, because it's essentially polystyrene with the polystyrene glue mixed into it. Big old dollop of that, and push it into the hole. I'm looking this to be messy so that it fills as much of the gaps as possible, and I'm trying to get it to stick to the inside of the top of the jet. So yeah, this is day 2 now. Everything has been left overnight to dry. And we're going to finish off snapping the next thing for us now is to start converting it to make it more dark angels. So excusing the blurriness, but it will come into focus now. I've got a raven wing, big feathered something or other. It looks cool. That's all that matters to me. And then I realise I cocked up by I've left the emblem on the side of the casing, so I've got to scrape that off, sand it until it's flush, and that's all about being gentle and careful there. Just keep working at it, little bits come off. And then either side we've got these 2 little raven wing symbols. They're going to replace the skull. And my idea behind this is that he's a chaplain for the Dark Angels, and he's going to take out a raven wing jet bike. Simple thought process. He might not be attached to the raven wing himself, but they would be the ones providing the equipment. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments if you want to. And to put these on, we've got a little bit of blue tack on a sculpting tool, or white tack if you want to be precise. And I find this lets me just pick it up, orientate it without being close to the gluing point. I push it on, and the glue will take over with a more firm grip than the blue tack, and then I pull the blue tack away and it leaves it behind, and then I go in with some more glue to completely seal it to the part, and then I'll use the glue to smooth out the fine sanded surface, just to try and smooth out of that little bit. Then we put it on the base, which I've drilled the same as the bottom of the model, and there we go. And there you go. It's as simple as that. Really nice, easy conversion. I will link it below for you guys. Please don't get him in trouble. Yeah, and take it away, prime it, and use the reveal.